Previously on Monster. Vance and Dolan discovered that Essel, the local priest, used to be a holy soldier for Soldeus, just in time for him to get taken. And Zhang has just went inside the castle to check in on what's happening with the vote.
Welcome to Monster, a live play D&D podcast where comedians play the tabletop role-playing game that is Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. I am Tyson Cox.
My name is Tyler Waltz.
And I'm Brian Petrie.
I am playing Vance Ironside.
I am the Dungeon Master.
And I am Dolan Mir. Sandrin.
Why are we doing this?
Yes.
For fame, Tyler.
Yeah.
We're doing this for fame.
Either way, thank you all so much for joining us on episode 5, season 2, and we're just going to get right into it.
Let's go, baby.
Immediately where we left off was Essel getting kicked out of this fort makeshift house by a rather large orc in full Soldean armor. Laughing as you think you've pulled the wool over their eyes when in actuality they know exactly where Essel is.
Well, we never said it was Essel specifically.
That is true.
We don't know who got taken.
So you're still keeping up the facade?
Yeah. Okay. Hello, bloody sir. Hello, not bloody sir.
He goes, "You don't look like no soldiers of mine."
No. We just, one of your soldiers just got taken, I believe. All we know is that someone ran over there. We were minding our own business.
We're just trying to help.
Yeah, he's a cleric. He likes healing people. A little horny, but
That, again,
We're
most
leaving
of
that
them
in
are.
episode 4.
Most of them are.
I just look like a guy. Don't you do that. Don't you put that on me.
But no, we found this, and the only other place we could see to find in the area that had one of these was here.
Well, if you're saying one of my men was taken, then let's just do a quick little roll call. And he goes, "Boys!" And then about that time, some guards block off the gate to where you can't get out. And he goes, "We're doing a head count." And then everybody kind of files in. And he looks at you and he goes, "Just to let you know, if you're lying to me, there's going to be 2 less people in this town."
That's crazy. You're kicking 2 of your guards out if we lied?
Yeah,
He just starts counting.
what he said.
Is there anything that you guys are going to do while he's doing the head count?
I speak Draconic.
Okay.
Yeah, because growing up in the orphanage, that was my buddy. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to whisper over to
Essel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What the fuck is going on?
He goes, "I don't speak Draconic, not all Dragonborn."
Shit.
He
It's like one of those ones when you say gracias at a restaurant and they look at you and go, okay.
he's like, "You're
welcome."
I was born in Missouri.
Yeah, like, you're welcome.
yeah. No, he whispers back.
I get around that. I do that to white people. That's what I do. Gracias, senor.
But he looks back at you and he goes, They discovered that I wasn't particularly down with Soldeus anymore, and made sure that I couldn't help anymore." And he's like coughing and just real beat up. He goes, "I'm not really sure. Greg is kind of known for not really asking many questions. Survivors don't." He's like very nervous. He's like, "I think you get what I'm trying to say," but he's more of a like survivors don't ask questions kind of deal. So it's not good right now. They were trying to.
Hey there, Greg. Is it Craig?
He goes, "Oh, I'm counting."
Now, how many soldiers did you have in this fort?
About 32.
32 is an oddly specific number, and you said about.
Mm-hmm.
He's about 4 foot tall. Would you say that that's correct?
He looks at. You're talking about the dwarf. Seems more like 310.
But I mean, I'm 4'1" on my profile.
So it's safe to say you could give or take 2 inches, just like you could give or take 2 soldiers.
Oh, I know. You can't give up manpower like that. That's how you lose battles.
Yeah, all 30 men strong here.
You gaslighting me?
Kinda. Wait, if we're missing one, y'all 33 strong men you got.
And about that time, he goes, "Oh, well, do you know their names?"
No, why would we know
All we
their
had
name?
was this.
And you also didn't say 2 soldiers. You said 1.
Yeah.
But just a second ago,
All
you said
47
2
of your soldiers.
Well, we were comparing them to inches of height and dwarves.
Yeah, I was 4'1". We're just saying a bunch of numbers to try to mess with his head.
He goes, I don't have time to mess with any of this.
Have you heard of the band Avenged Sevenfold or Five Finger Death Punch?
3-finger death punch, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. He goes, just wrangle them up, throw them in prison, and we'll deal with them later.
Do you know who my dad is?
Hit him.
What'd we do? What'd we do?
Well, traditionally, you can't just barge into a military outpost and not expect any consequences.
Well,
For entering?
we're just trying to help.
Yeah, we came in to tell you your guys were missing, and then you threw a bloody and battered man at our feet.
Pretty weird.
And then tried to arrest us for telling you you're missing someone.
I know I'm not missing anybody. Roll deception checks with disadvantage.
Oh, shoot. 15.
Okay.
7.
So you matched at a 15.
16.
Oh, okay, cool. Roll real life deception check. It's like, at least you didn't do the weird double blink from last time. He goes, well, I'm not taking any risks with some of these locals that are already trying to fuck up a good election. Just lock them up. And
We're getting arrested?
A couple of soldiers come up to try and put handcuffs on you. How do you react?
You're not going to want to do that.
That's probably not the best idea.
Oh, is that a threat?
No, it's a promise.
Yeah. 2 versus 32. You're that cocky, eh?
You're still missing a guy.
Yeah, if you had 33, it'd be a different story.
Yeah, well, you're going to be missing a few teeth.
I don't enjoy your company.
Roll initiative.
Oh.
I'm just being honest.
Oh, fuck. It's like,
18.
Nat 20. It's like, Greg was ready to go.
12.
Because of that, I'm not going to be mean and make them all share initiative, because then it would just be 32 soldiers.
Just a cartoon dust cloud.
Yeah, thank you for tuning into season 2. Our heroes fucking died. Like, they got the shit beat out of them.
What's he wearing?
Greg? Soldaten armor. Yep, just normal half plate. With that, Greg will go first with his nat 20, and he goes, oh, it's getting awfully boring in this town, and he pulls out a 2-handed axe. And he goes, I think we've gotten enough information out of this one, and he swings it down at Essel.
I tell him, I stop him.
Ow.
I wish I.
Like, don't. Oh, no.
I'd prefer if you didn't.
He is prone, so he gets advantage. And Essel is not wearing armor right now.
Yeah.
So, right square into the side of Essel. The axe buries deep. Leaving Essel in a very critical condition.
Well, he's not going to be in episode 7.
It's episode 5 right now, so what's going to happen in episode 6?
Oh, God.
It's just a flashback episode of just his whole life.
Yeah, right.
We're not even. It's just you in a closet.
And then he takes one of his hands off of the axe and he reaches behind him to grab a hand axe and just laser beams it straight at you, Vance. Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Okay. As you are hit with 4 slashing damage as the hand axe bounces off your shoulder armor.
Ow. My body.
Vance, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead. So there's the guy that's like right at me, and then there's the Grack is further
The
away.
2 soldiers that blocked your exit behind you at the gate. Essel is about 5-ish feet in front of you, and then about 5 feet behind him. Well, Greg, ran up to him. So, and then right behind him is Greg.
Okay.
And then all the other soldiers scattered about.
I would like to do a guiding bolt at Greg.
Okay.
Yes.
And that is a dexterity saving throw on my end.
No. I believe I make a ranged attack spell on a target. 23 to hit.
Nice. All right. So that does hit Greg. What is the damage on that?
Hell yeah. 5d6. 12, 16.
16 damage on Greg.
Uh-huh.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
And the next attack made against it before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Nice. Okay, good to know. Up next, we've got Dolan.
Where am I in relation to Greg?
About 10 feet away from him. 5-10 feet-ish.
You said they were all drinking whiskey?
The ones around the campfire were, so about half of them.
Whiskey barrels, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
The soldiers that are over there, how many are there near the campfire with the barrels?
Probably about 10.
I'm going to cast a firebolt at the barrels of whiskey.
Okay. Pew. Yeah, roll me that 2 hit.
Yeah. That's a 15.
15. That absolutely hits a stationary barrel.
Yeah.
Roll your damage.
That's a 4.
That's a 4. Okay. You notice that the top of the barrel ignites, but the explosion hasn't happened yet. So it's more of like now you've created a ticking time bomb.
In that case, I will use a bonus action to dash towards it.
Okay.
Donkey Kong it.
Yeah. All right.
That's pretty much what I'm doing.
I will say that you'll take an opportunity attack from the soldiers that went behind you.
Yeah.
Okay. They take a swing with a sword, and I'm assuming a 9 does not hit. If it did,
Nope.
Okay. I was about to say, if it did, we need to rework your character.
We are in trouble.
I'm going to dash towards it, and while I'm sliding towards it, I'm just going to kick it towards the campfire.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Roll me a acrobatics check or athletics, dealer's choice.
That's a 15.
15. Yeah, you successfully knock over the barrel. And as you knock it over, the cork that was in it, because it's rolling, busts off, leaving a trail of whiskey as it slides into the group. And the fire path has started. Next turn, it will explode. And with that, it is now the soldier's turn. The 2 that are behind Vance will take their swings. That's definitely going to miss, not even going to ask. And that one was 1 better, so nope.
Nice.
And then 3 more jump in. 17 does hit. Miss. And definitely a miss. Okay, so 1 out of the 5 hit you with a short sword, doing 4 piercing damage.
That's not a lot, but it's going to add up real fast.
It could, yeah, with this many people.
Remember, we're level 3.
Yeah, I'm very aware. You guys went to a fort.
Yeah, we entered the fort. We didn't think we were like, hey, we're here, kill him.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
yeah.
you guys don't get a lot of mail, do you?
And then about 3 more jump over to you, Brian. Or, sorry. I used your legal name.
Dolo.
Christian name.
Yeah.
My government
Dolan.
name.
Yeah, so Dolan. Does a 14 hit you?
It does not.
Okay. That's an 18.
Yeah, that hit.
And then an 11. So only one of them hit you with a short sword, doing 5 piercing damage. Ooh. The other ones are still holding back because you don't want to get too many cooks in the kitchen, you know? We're back up to Greg. And Greg puts his second hand back, and he sees that Essel is bleeding out. Oh, actually, I forgot to... You guys won't know whether it's a success or not, but Essel's first death saving throw.
We'll know if he lives or dies by the fact that if he's dead or not.
Correct, but like right now, you don't know how he is stabilizing or not. So he just did his first saving throw. Back up to Greg. He puts his hand back. He's like, I think I can join this fight. And he turns around to you, Dolan, and he takes a mighty swing with a great axe for a 13.
13 misses.
And then he follows it up with his extra attack, which is a 15.
Yeah, he hit me.
Oh, okay. Well, I found the magic number. And that is 8 slashing damage.
Oof.
Shit.
And at about that time, you see the blood red shoot through his eyes as he rages. And now we are back to Vance. You have 5 soldiers on you at the moment.
I'm going to go ahead and just do another guiding bolt on... Well, you said there's 5 on me? And the damage carries over. I'm just going to shoot it into the crowd of soldiers that are wailing on me.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Non-natural 20.
All right, that definitely hits. Roll your damage.
Bop. 15.
15.
Yeah.
3 of the soldiers go down.
They're just in a straight line. Just I point my stubby little dwarven finger, and like Frieza, just a laser beam shoots out.
Yeah. So 3 of them go down. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to run to. Well, I guess I'm in. I can't really run because I'm surrounded.
Well, you killed 3 of them, so you got 2.
Well, still 2. That's 2 dudes that
Bye, Dolan. It's like, good luck.
No, I was going to run towards but that feels... Essel. That feels bad. So no, I'm just going to... Nothing.
Okay.
I snarl at the 2 remaining soldiers. And like I said, you're not going to want to do that.
All right. Dolan, what would you like to do? Back to you.
I'm over by the barrels.
Mm-hmm.
There is a trail of fire rolling towards the campfire.
Yep.
How many soldiers are surrounding me again? 5?
Yes. Yep. 2 of them split from the fire area. So now there's 8 over there, and a couple came in from the outside.
So there's 8 by the fire and 2 on the outside. I am going to... How many barrels are there?
Of whiskey, there was just that one. They
Just
were all
the
just
one?
sharing that one barrel.
I'm going to dash
Okay.
towards Vance. And, yeah, I'm going to dash towards Vance.
That's opportunity attacks.
Yes.
You could disengage, right?
He could.
Yeah,
He
I
could-
can. I'm going to use my monk ability to disengage.
Cool.
Yep. And I'm going to dash over by Vance.
I just imagine like a kung fu movie where you just like jump and spin, crouching tiger.
Yes. Just laying right next to you. What's up, Vince, with an A?
And every time you say that, I think you forgot my name. Then you pull it out right at the very end. It's an impressive tactic. It's frustrating, but also heartwarming.
And then I'm going to use Gust at the campfire to just spread that fire around.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Sounds great. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
All right. It is now back to the soldier's turn. And about that time, that barrel hits that sweet spot by the campfire and ignites, doing...
The soldiers are like, oh my God, that guy's so graceful.
Yeah.
Woof.
Doing 42 damage to the surrounding area, killing all but 1 of those soldiers.
Vance is like, that guy does not fuck around.
The remaining 2 on Vance start swinging, and 2 more come in. So you're each going to get 2 attacks against you. Dolan, we'll do you first. 13. So a 13 and a 19.
Oh, 19 hits.
That is 2 piercing damage, minimum damage. 2 on you, Vance. 10. And a 13. So
Miss
2
and
misses.
miss.
Alrighty. Essel makes his second death saving throw. It's not looking good.
You did it.
Yeah, I did.
He
I
bled
did, yeah.
out.
Yep.
It happens.
And then back up to Greg. Greg, seeing this explosion, just sets him off. And he charges both of you. Make me dexterity saving throws.
As I'm jumping out of the way, I'm like, you should get therapy.
Yeah, that'll help.
7.
12.
And 12. Okay. Both of you take 4 damage, but are knocked prone. But then we're back to Vance, actually. That move that I made works a lot better if him and the soldiers go at the same time. Because he'll knock you over, and then they just kick the shit out of you.
Get him. I am going to go ahead and, since I'm prone, use half my movement to get up. And then I'm going to swing at him with my mace.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Nice. And I'll hit him for 4 damage.
Okay. Anything else?
I go, there's still time to give up. All right, just trying.
He looks at you and he goes, I haven't given up in years. I will, however, make sure that regardless of what happens here, you will not make it out of this city. And he says, boys, wrangle them up, as he continues on his path and starts heading towards the castle.
That's right, run. Coward.
Now you're trying to bait him back?
Yeah.
Roll an intimidate? Or,
I don't think we want him to go there.
Yep.
Intimidation.
Good luck.
15.
Ooh, 19. I was like,
23.
You just roll it again.
No, I just say a bigger number.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how math works.
Yeah, I could just lie. I don't have to fake a roll.
Yeah. We're on camera. So he just keeps going. And you now have about 14-ish soldiers left.
Well,
Anything else?
I feel that's like I attacked, I intimidated. This feels like it's a lot of actions.
Okay, right on. Well, you still because talking is a free action.
Ah.
So you still have like a bonus action if you had like a healing word or something.
Don't play my character better than me.
I'm not. I'm just looking out for Essel.
I would like to do that then. I'd like to cast Healing Word.
Do you have Healing Word?
I do.
Nice.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
So 9.
9. All right. Essel is back up. Very beaten, bruised. Basically just wearing a pair of shoddy pants.
Get that Dragonborn stank on it.
Yeah. yeah. Yep, that was a big point to bring up in the last episode.
Yeah, if you guys are confused, listen to the last episode.
That stain.
With that, Dolan, we are on you.
You said there's 14 soldiers left
14 soldiers
surrounding us?
5 are on you. The rest are behind Essel, coming out of like the buildings and tents.
How far are they from me?
Probably about 30, 40 feet.
Is there anything by my feet? And is there anything around me? Like any? Because after that explosion, I'm surprised things probably blew up and flew around everywhere.
Oh, yeah, there's wood scraps and stuff everywhere. The only like weapons that are near you is that hand axe that was thrown by Greg.
Yeah, I'm going to grab that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just out of my shoulder.
Yeah.
No, it bounced off your armor. It like
Yeah.
landed somewhere. I'm going to snatch that up. And then I'm going to look at Vince with an A
Yep.
and tell him that we should get the hell out of here.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, we got to go.
All right.
I'm not taking on 14. I can't. He looks like...
Coming from the guy that just killed 8 in a turn.
Yeah, but that, I mean, look at us, man. He looks like half an eaten sandwich. Like, that's not... We got to get him out of here.
All right.
I say we disengage and take off running.
Okay.
Okay.
Essel is not by you guys. He's up where he was getting attacked by Greg. So it's you guys and the soldiers around you, and then 5 to 10 feet in front of you is Essel.
I see now. And the exit is behind the soldiers?
Correct. The ones that are surrounding you. There's like 2 behind you, and then a couple like on your flank.
Oh. I'm going to take this axe, and I'm going to cut Essel's shackles. Just going to hit his shackles loose.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Roll me a 2 hit. You don't have to roll damage. Just
That is a 17.
perfect. Yep. You slice it clean in half, freeing his hands.
Nice.
Nice.
How do we get the hell out of here, Essel?
Essel basically is like, we just need to push through those ones behind you. And then he's kind of getting himself put back together. And then does that end your turn?
That's going to end my turn.
All right. It is now the soldier's turn. So all the 5 that are around you will do 3 on Vance with a 12. A 12. And a 13. Just real slightly above average.
Yeah,
And then-
Can't do it, though.
Stormtroopers over there.
And yeah. And the 2 on Dolan. And one of those is a 17.
That hits.
Short sword doing 4 piercing. 2 of them
Damage.
run up to Essel, rolling a 9 and an 8. Missing him.
You guys are shitty. You guys are bad.
It is now Essel's turn. To where Essel, almost like just that old school soldier in him, just locks in, like no weapons. Just reaches over and grabs the head of I guess he's going to attempt to grab the head of the soldier next to him. With an opposed strength check, he succeeds, and he just buries it into the ground, doing 5 bludgeoning damage,
Nice.
killing the soldier. And then he back elbows at the other soldier, but he's very caught up in the moment and misses.
Oh, what? God, everyone here is so much cooler than I am. I'm trying, but damn.
Back up top, no Greg. And then now we're back at Vance.
Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and so we got to clear out behind me, right? So
Yes.
I'm gonna just go ahead and do another guiding bolt, first level.
All right.
Boop. Ooh, 23 to hit.
23 to hit is definitely it.
Yeah. And 13 damage.
Okay. Yep. 3 of the soldiers go down.
There's still time to leave. And a bonus action, I like to healing word myself
Cool.
for 6 damage or 6 health.
Dolan, we are getting pretty close to the end of this. There are 2 soldiers still around you guys and 1 next to Essel.
I'm going to focus on the two that are next to us.
Okay.
I'm going to. How are they standing?
On their feet.
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably best.
Doo-doo. Stay tuned for our next player next episode.
I'm still here. I have to set up the equipment, so I'm just sad and in the background.
Where Vance will also be disappearing.
Welcome to Monster. New players every 2 episodes.
So yeah, the ones that are still surrounding you, I would say that Vance hit like a cone-ish in front of him. I know
Yeah.
it's not how the spell works.
Yeah.
But we're doing pack,
Yeah.
health.
Yeah.
He probably got the 3 to his side.
My God
So
is
there's
God's
one-
thick.
Yeah. So there's one behind you and off to your side.
Okay.
And then I guess the one in between you and Essel.
I'm going to look at the one that's between me and the exit, the one that's behind me. And I'm just going to chunk this axe straight at his face.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Give me that sweet to hit.
Yeah, no, a 2 does not hit. No.
Unfortunately, it does
Oh,
not.
what if you had your bonuses? Do you have a plus 13?
No.
No, all right.
No.
Rooting for you.
No, I miss. I miss. And so what I will do in that case is I will dash towards Essel.
Okay. Not disengaging. So
No,
you'll take
not
that
disengaging.
opportunity.
Yeah. I've already used that.
15.
It hits.
Well, yeah, you can use disengage. Well, is
No,
it your
I
whole
mean
action?
Once per turn.
Yeah, it's a new turn, though.
Oh, yeah, it is a new turn.
Yeah.
And that's a monk ability?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. So yeah,
Yeah.
you could use your disengage then.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So you will not take that 3 piercing damage.
Sweet.
And you make it over next to Essel.
So that would still leave the other 2 standing.
By Vance.
By Vance.
Now the one in front of you and Essel.
Yes. I get. Oh, that was my bonus action. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Yep.
It is now the soldier's turn. 2 swings on Vance. 9. 11. I'm just going to say that's a 12. It's like I rolled the first one, and then the second one was like, oh, well.
Yeah.
So 2 misses.
There's still time to leave.
And all right, you're going to roll that intimidation.
It's just, I'd freak at the fight. If I missed twice, the guy's like very calm about it. I'm like, you're probably
Yeah.
right. 13.
Okay. He goes, yeah, fuck this, man. And then he drops his weapons and runs.
Nice.
Or I guess both of them do. And then the one takes another swing at Essel, hitting him with a 15 because he's not wearing any armor. And Essel takes 4 piercing damage. It is now Essel's turn, and he takes that hit like a champ, and then just dukes 2 swings.
Shits.
Yeah, yeah.
Just big stinky.
Big stain.
Just dragonborn stain.
It's like, this is how I get away from the pain.
I flexed too hard, guys. I flexed it out.
He squeezes up like a iguana.
He gets 1 hit, knocking out the soldier clean.
Nice. That's all of them, right?
Yep.
So are we out of combat now?
You are out of combat.
I'd like to quickly be like, quick, Essence, here, and I pick up the sword.
Are you gonna get his name right?
No. Essel, here, and I grab the panic, like the fight's still going. I'm like, here, and I pick up a sword from the ground and just throw it over to him.
And he catches it, and then he looks around to see everybody gone, and then he drops it, and he says, "Thank you for the consideration," but a little late. It's like-
You had a sword this whole time?
I got it just now.
Damn it.
I mean, he
why don't you have weapons?
I have weapons.
Yeah.
I just don't want to lose them.
Yeah. So you just picked up that hand axe.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense. That adds up. Then Essel goes, "We need to get to the castle. That's just the plan. We just need to get to the castle."
Could we do that in like 18 hours? Is that a possibility for a long rest?
No, we need
All
to
right.
go now. The vote is being finalized right now, and I'm deathly afraid of what could happen.
All right. Hey, good job exploding all those dudes. And he starts just making his way towards the castle.
Okay, so you guys head to the castle.
And I just nudge Essel and I go, "It's so great watching him run. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm like spreading ears, just like long stepping.
Frolicking."
So mystical.
So mystical.
Do you give Essel like his armor? And
Yeah,
everything?
we give him his armor.
So
We would go to that alley, and we fight off some homeless people off of it, and we give it.
Yeah. So you gear him back up, and he goes, we have a little bit of time. And then you guys go back to the church, and you are able to get healing.
Oh, nice.
So you guys don't get any of your spell slots or anything back,
Right.
but you will get fully restored when it comes to your health.
Nice.
And he goes, look, I don't know if we're necessarily going to be able to come back here after tonight, so we need to be ready. And he opens up a cupboard and hands each of you a potion of healing.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So this is our last chance being here. I walk up to that nun we were talking to earlier. I'm like, I love you. I've always loved you. Run away with me. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, roll one hell of a persuasion.
roll creep.
Yeah. Roll to get her to disengage from her religion.
So is it athletics check or just flex at her?
You make it to the front of the castle where a crowd is gathering and the murmurings are so loud it's hard to even hear your own thoughts as you wait on the results. And at about that time, royal horns, like a big proclamation, is about to happen.
Hear ye, hear ye.
That's why you get paid the big bucks.
That's why I don't have to edit it in. It's just
Right, yeah.
they call me the Michael Winslow of D&D podcast.
Hear ye, hear ye.
As the castle doors open on the balcony. The doors open as the king comes out to greet his subjects. And he goes, ladies and gentlemen, it seems as though there are certain people around that do not want the will of the people to go through. And at about that time, you see Greg holding up with one hand Zhang.
Oh.
And he goes,
Hey, is that Zhang or is that just am I racist?
why would
nah.
you do that to yourself? He's like, oh, this is my foot?
And I just go, I pat him on the head. Yeah.
Dolan. Oh, damn it. And he's holding up Zhang, who seems unconscious. And he goes, for those of you that believe in the will of the people, what shall we do with this traitor to our nation?
Put him down and leave him alone and give him a nice back rub.
Seize him.
God damn it.
And the crowd just starts murmuring.
Exile.
Yeah. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm yelling
Oh,
exile.
okay. That's a good one.
Exile.
Yeah. And then as he's looking around the crowd, you start to hear roll me insight checks.
20.
19.
Okay.
Look at us.
Most of the murmurs are people very confused because they haven't even said like the results or anything yet. So why, like, this person's getting accused of something before we even know what happened?
Yeah.
So it seems like the general populace isn't necessarily buying into it, with the exception of some scattered groups that are just infuriated already.
How do we know anything? Because the results aren't in yet.
Yeah, it's very specific
Yeah.
phrasing coming out.
Yeah, those are the crowd members screaming that.
Yeah.
And he goes, now, we have a general idea of how we expected this election to go, so before we get ahead of ourselves, and then he gestures, and a soldier comes out with a piece of paper. And he goes, we shall see these results and then make a decision from here. And the crowd is just getting very uncomfortable at this point because, like, they're clearly seeing that this seems like a big presentation. Like, this is all very convenient for what's happening around. And he opens up the piece of paper and give me another insight check.
13.
9.
Vance, you notice, and he looks at the paper just shocked, and he goes, secession has been denied?
Yeah.
And a large group just start cheering in front of the castle.
Yeah.
I start a slow clap.
Just immediate.
I start a slow clap, but everyone else is already full cheering. So I'm just,
Woo!
people are like, ah!
But a few select groups within the crowd start like lashing out and shoving and stuff like that. And a very vocal and straight up just partially violent group of people start causing immediate tension in this crowd, as most of these people seem extraordinarily happy. And the king just starts mumbling to himself. He's like, I mean, just very angry mumbling as Zhang tries to stand up as Greg delivers a swift kick to his side.
Hey, should we get that dude?
Not right now.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
You remember how hard he hit you?
I don't, which is kind of a problem.
Yeah, that means it was probably pretty hard.
Very hard.
And in this chaos, guards start rounding people up. But it's not the ones that are causing the ruckus. It is the people that are being the most vocal about liking the results. And from behind the king, a very mysterious and almost ethereal voice erupts. But you can't hear it. It's almost like it's in your mind. And you just hear, well, fine. If you can't do what I asked you to do, then we shall do it ourselves. As a mystical, shadowy blade appears through the chest of the king.
Oh, shit, it's my mom.
Do you think that's going to be bad for him?
It don't look good.
As he coughs up blood. And
Yeah, that's not good.
They're usually supposed to stay in you.
Yeah.
and staggers forward. But he's not the only victim, as she brings her attention to Zhang and says, well, since you got what you want, I think you're not long for this world, as she steps and crushes his head in front of you.
Ah. Hefty lady.
And she's made
That's
of,
what you think.
and she's made of smoke.
Yeah. God.
And seemingly rising from the shadow of the king is this woman in a bright, brilliant sorcerer's robe. But roll me insight checks.
8.
13.
8 and 13. Dolan, you are actually the only one that sees her. Vance, you see that it looks like Greg did it. As the king falls to his knees, coughing blood, and Zhang dies in front of you, you hear Dolan rise as a bunch of shadowy figures completely envelop the crowd. And that is where we're leaving off.
Ooh.
Ah.
Well,
Well.
darkness. It's not gonna be. It's not the orgy I expected.
That is not. It's not what I was trying to yell about last time.
Yeah, just proclamations and then getting pierced from behind.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even do an announcement.
They
Wow.
did. Nobody. There was no checkered flags. Nothing.
You know? Yeah, because I would have thrown in a white flag immediately.
We're out. I'm out.
That's the episode,
That
guys.
is the episode.
Check out our live shows we got coming up. I'll get those posted. We also, new episode every other week. Tell a friend, like, share, subscribe, review, all that fun stuff. It helps us out a ton because currently we have no advertising, so all the growth we've seen, which is actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie. We're very excited.
Yeah, we are very thankful.
It's just been word of
like
mouth and sharing. So thank you again. You guys are fantastic. If you like, we have a Patreon where we put our live shows on and all that stuff, exclusive swag and da-da-da-da-da-da. You know how Patreons work.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, guys. I'm excited to be a part of this new story.
We are very excited to have you.
Nice.
Thank you all so much, and we'll see you in the next episode.